What's up? How's it going, peeps? How we doing out there in Shiny Land today? We doing good, I hope. What's up, Adam? How are we doing? Way to be. Brad from Salt Lake City, what is up? Gail, welcome to another amazing Coffee with Michael. Probably the best one yet this year. Best one this week, guaranteed. What's up, Facebook user? You better have your coffee. You cannot proceed without the digital marketer's toast. Am I right? You know I'm right. What's up, Facebook user? Facebook user, StreamYard.com/Facebook gives StreamYard the ability to show me your name so I know who I'm talking to. What's up, Mauricio? What's going on? Best part of the week? You know it. All right. Let's get into this. What's up? This is going to be a good one today. So today, let me, there we go. There we go. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about Elias and his story and how he placed number 2, I believe it was, in ShineOn's contest in Q4. He learned a lot about niches, and that's kind of how we landed on today's title, Get Niche or Die Trying. Get niche or die trying, am I right? First CWM with the official toast mug. All right, this must be Matt Bah we're talking to. Show me your name. Best part of the week. All right, Newcastle, UK. What's up? So Elias is going to be telling us a little bit about his story, how he did so well in Q4, and we're going to talk about some niches because he learned a lot of valuable lessons related to niche he wants to get into. Before we jump into it, do me a favor, like the post, heart the post, drop some emojis in the post. You do an amazing job leaving comments. So I'm not going to ask you to do that. Do all those things that make Facebook think this post needs to be seen by a lot of people. That's what I want. I'd appreciate it. Let's go over some swag winners. So first up, Luna. Luna, I need to get Luna on Coffee with Michael. It's been over a year probably since Luna's been on here. Luna's kind of an influencer in the space, lots of print-on-demand experience. She's done really well selling ShineOn in the past. She found a really cool way to bulk create message cards using ChatGTP and Canva. It's a pretty neat process. She explains it all right here in this video. If you look for Luna Vega in the group, you should be able to find her post, okay? So go check this out. It's a really neat kind of innovation. Last year, we had over, I think it was 1.3 million message card designs uploaded to ShineOn. I expect that this month, people. I expect that this month with this new trick here. So you can bulk create message cards with ChatGTP and Canva. Pretty freaking cool. Go check out the video. Go check out the video if you can. You can find, again, search Luna Vega. You should be able to find this comment here in the link to the video. So Luna, thank you for sharing. You've got some swag coming your way. Next up, Gary Contreras. Gary Contreras. He watched Luna's video here, and he made his own little tutorial, and he posted it in the group. So now, if you can't find this video and you can't figure out how to do it, he's got a step-by-step kind of walkthrough of her video. He gives Luna all the credit, right? He's not trying to take credit for himself or anything like that. Pretty freaking cool, though. I watched this video. This is kind of a game changer. If you want to create a bunch of message card designs that you put on Etsy or you put on Amazon or just a lot of stuff to test, this is a really cool way to do it where you basically change out the phrase and you use some design templates. Go check it out. So Gary, thank you for sharing that in this group. You've got some swag coming your way. Next, we have Dawn Overberger. Hopefully I said that right. Super excited. First order received this morning after completing the challenge. Videos and tutorials help so much. Here's to hoping to many more. Congratulations, Dawn. Always love to see people that get their first sale. The first sale is a total game changer. It's paradigm shifting. It blows your world open. It's like taking the red pill in the Matrix. Nothing is ever the same after you make your first dollar online. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing. You've got some swag coming your way. Next, and I think this is the last one, Chris here. At first, I thought it was nonsense, but it's happening. My first sale after completing half the challenge. I haven't even done an ad yet. Also got some searches from China too. Traffic is what he's saying. Love to ShineOn for making it possible. Congratulations, Chris. Love to see this again. Another first sale here. It's an amazing event when you get that first sale. It is completely life-altering. Congratulations. It's amazing. Thank you for sharing. Guys, I'm going to talk about the challenge in just a minute. Notice that both of these individuals credit the challenge, right, for their success. Both of these individuals. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But that, if you're new and you've not made your first sale, that should pique your interest. You should be going, hey, wait a minute. What's the challenge? What's a challenge? I might be missing out on something. We'll talk about that in a minute. you too would like to get some free swag, every single week we grab 2 to 5 posts randomly from the group. We're looking for testimonials with screenshots, value posts, what's working for you, tips, tricks, and hacks, all that stuff. We love it. If we feature it here, you will get some cool swag. We have all kinds of stuff in our merch store. I've been wearing this hoodie now for like 4 weeks. I love this freaking hoodie. But we have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, backpacks, mouse pads, if you're still into that kind of thing. We have mugs. There's a Digital Marketer's Toast mug in there that a few of you have. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Our swag is amazing, people. So you want this. This should be coveted, right? So drop your value posts, drop your testimonials, and I look forward to awarding you some swag hopefully next week. All right, latest news. Rose petals are back. So last year during Valentine's Day, these rose petals sold like freaking hotcakes, right? We sold out of all the rose petals, in fact. They are back this year. It's a real easy upsell to add to the product page. They sell really, really well. You're going to want to make sure you add this to your product page. So the rose petals are back as an upsell. Make sure you add these. If you are in ShineOn Pro, you should be able to add the rose petals, I believe, to post-purchase, right? You should be able to add rose petals directly into post-purchase using our app that you get for free with ShineOn Pro. Go check that out. Also, by popular demand, we now have gold name necklaces. Okay. For all of you that are clicking away from Coffee with Michael, do not do that. They're not launched just yet. They launch after Coffee with Michael. So as soon as we get done here, right, you're going to be able to go into your store. It may take like a half an hour for us to kind of push it out. You should be able to go into your store and you're going to see gold-plated, gold-finished name necklaces in the store. So we already have the what is it? I'm going to call it silver, but I don't think it's actually silver. It might be white gold plate. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Stainless steel right now. That's right. Stainless steel right now. And we have gold plated launching today in just a little bit. So stay tuned for that. Tons of people were asking for this. These are going to sell amazingly well for Valentine's Day. So go get these added to your store. All right, next, let's talk about ShineOn Pro. This is a real exciting one. We launched this one. We launched this earlier this week, Monday. We launched it Monday. ShineOn Pro is something we've been working on for probably close to a year, the better part of a year. There are a bunch of features inside of ShineOn Pro. I'm going to spend a second. We're going to go through each of these. First of all, you have exclusive training. So what we were putting inside of the treasury and charging $500 a month, $500 every 6 months for, you can now get inside of ShineOn Pro for $47 a month. It's like a TikTok course. There's like 4 or 5 courses in there. I believe ShineOn 100K is part of it. And there's like 2 or 3 other courses in there. The training, the exclusive training in ShineOn Pro is amazing, right? That makes ShineOn Pro worth $47 a month alone, in my opinion. Alone. You spend $47, you get access to all of that really great training. We also have Amazon FBA. So if you want to do fulfilled by Amazon, now you no longer have to send all of your products to a prepper. We will do that for you. So if you want Amazon FBA, you can get that right inside of ShineOn Pro. We also offer cash on delivery. So cash on delivery is something that we have seen work really, really well in the EU. Nobody else, no other print-on-demand company that I know of offers this. I actually know very few companies that offer cash on delivery. We learned why the hard way, because it was very, very difficult to build this for everybody. But cash on delivery is amazing. And I have it on good authority that during Q4, we had a seller that was getting like $4 to $5 cost per purchase using cash on delivery in the EU. That is unreal. That is absolutely unreal. So what's really neat about cash on delivery is it's opening up an entirely new market, right? People that have never seen the message cards before, once you start advertising in some of these smaller EU markets, you're going to have a blue ocean to play in, right? So cash on delivery is inside of ShineOn Pro. You have to apply for it. And that's because there are some barriers to entry here. A lot of these little markets, they're foreign language markets, and you kind of have to figure out how to translate your pages and things like that. So there's some things that have to be done, but just know cash on delivery is part of ShineOn Pro. Also, we have our own post-purchase app now. So instead of paying, 30, 40, 50, $100 a month for a post-purchase app that you have to download out of the App Store, you now get it out of the box with ShineOn Pro. Now, we're still working on the app. We're trying to do some things to kind of make it a little better offering, but it works out of the box. It's really good. It's going to save you some other money. That's right there inside of ShineOn Pro. What's better, it's fully integrated with ShineOn, right? So like when you go to set up post-purchase, it's real easy to kind of find other products in our catalog and set it all up. It's pretty awesome. So go check that out. That's also in ShineOn Pro. Then we're doing weekly office hours. Now, I need to make an important distinction here. This is not training necessarily. These are office hours. So if you have questions about new products coming up, or there's something you want to ask us, or a feature or whatever, you can pop in here. You can kind of learn the news, the latest and greatest. We do have some of our coaches leading the office hours, so you can always ask for some help from an education point of view. They're probably not going to jump into your campaigns and review campaigns or anything like that, but it's still a great value add. We're doing that once a week, also part of Pro. Then you get VIP support. So if you're a ShineOn Pro member and you send in a support request, you cut to the front of the line. You automatically go all the way to the top, and we will respond to your support request first. I believe that even with live chat, the VIP members get priority. So you're going to want to make sure you check out that feature. And then finally, we have access to our UGC store. Now, something you need to know, we're still charging for UGC. We kind of have to. UGC is not it's not an info product where 1,000 people can buy and we don't have to do any additional work. Every time you purchase one of these, it creates work for our team, so we have to charge for it to kind of cover our costs as far as that goes. But you have access to the whole store, so you get all the green screen stuff that we have, and we got a bunch of templates at there. We have a bunch of different themes for your little UGC videos. I went to Yosemite National Park last year on vacation, and I took some jewelry boxes, and I literally filmed videos around the park. So some of the videos have like waterfalls in the background and stuff. It's kind of cool. We've got beach scenes. There's all kinds of stuff in there. So you can buy those. You can buy them individually, like one video at a time. You can also buy theme packs where you can get 7 to 10 videos kind of all in one pack with your message card. You can order one-off UGCs, right? Where if you have a specific message card that's killing it and you want to like a video made that you can use right inside of an ad with like with like somebody reading the message card over the top of it, you can order one of those. And then we also have like theme packs. So we actually have like a pack of message cards you can buy where the videos are already done for you. We've partnered with Gil Jimenez on this, so go check this out. All that's inside of ShineOn Pro. The prices Gil is offering inside of Pro are cheaper than you can get anywhere else. So seriously, go check out ShineOn Pro. It's an incredible value. We're super excited about it. We're very happy to be able to bring it to you. We are only, from here forward, we are only going to continue to improve the features, improve the offering, and the price will likely go up. Now, we're ShineOn, right? We're never going to be in a place where we're charging, $500 a month or something for this. Like, it's always going to be an incredible value, a no-brainer price. But just know, I wouldn't be shocked if by the middle of the year it's $67 a month, and by the end of the year it's $77, $87, $97 a month, something like that. I don't see it going much higher than that, but just know we're probably going to do that. If you get in early, you'll just be grandfathered in at whatever price you're paying if you get in early. So go sign up for ShineOn Pro. Okay. Oh, and lastly, you're probably wondering how you do this. If you go into your app, so just go into the ShineOn app, and you should see a button. I think it says Tap into Pro up in the top left. And you click that, and then boom, you'll be taken to a little bit of a sales page where you can see everything included, all the stuff I talked about here, and you can sign up. It's $47 a month. The transaction's handled right through the Shopify app, so it's easy peasy. Go sign up. Really cool. Okay, priority shipping, just a heads up, this will be the last reminder. We increased the price to $10.95. So it was $9.95 before. We increased it to $10.95. Again, I've said this in the past. We're not trying to make money here, but we got to make sure our costs are covered a little bit. So $9.95, unfortunately, does not cover it for the entire continental United States. So we had to raise it to $10.95. We're really trying to spread the message on this just in case you were offering this in your store at $9.95. We don't want you to lose money on this deal. So you need to offer it at least at $10.95 to make sure you break even. I have it on pretty good authority. This can sell all the way up to $29.95 as you get really close to the holidays. People will pay that to get the item quickly, especially if it's a great item. Okay, let's talk about Valentine's Day cutoffs. So in the USA, right, if you're selling a graphic or engraved item, standard shipping cutoff is going to be February 3rd at 11:59 p.m. EST, right? So that means that your orders have to be paid for by 11:59 p.m. in order for us to ship them out and get them there by Valentine's Day. Priority shipping, if we're shipping them out priority, it has to be in by February 5th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. And then if you're selling message card items, by the way, important call out, name necklaces, right? Those are a production item, right? Consider these engraved in a sense. So the shipping cutoffs, right, are the tighter ones, February 3rd, February 5th for priority. And then for message card items, standard is going to be February 6th, and then priority is going to be February 8th for for message card items. So that's in the USA. Now let's talk about the EU. In the EU, graphic and engraved items, the cutoff is going to be the 7th. And the message card items cutoff will be the 8th. Okay? So make note of that. As we get closer to Valentine's Day, sales are going to start really picking up. People are going to be scaling. These are the cutoff dates you have to work with. Okay? So we got about 2 weeks left on standard shipping for graphic and a little over 2 weeks for pick in the USA. Okay, let's talk about the challenge very quickly. The challenge is designed to take you from 0 sales to your first sale. The entire thing is designed entirely around that. We go into how to register your business, how to pick a brand, the brand colors, the name, the niches, your first ads, all of that stuff. And based on our Q4 data, if you took the challenge and you completed it, you had a 90% chance of getting your first sale, right? That's based on our Q4 data. Now, keep in mind, Q4, everybody's buying, right, in Q4. So sales are really hot, but the success rate from the challenge is really high. So if you're brand new and you're trying to go from 0 to 1, this is a great, great offer. ShineOnChallenge.com. It's $47 for the challenge. If you make your first sale, and you follow all the steps in the challenge, you have the ability to get that refunded back to you, right? So go check this out. It's a very low risk deal. Really here, we just want to educate you. We want to help you be successful. We want to help you get that first sale and to see that this is possible for you. So ShineOnChallenge.com. Okay, next, leave us a review on the app. Okay, I'll go through this very quickly. We're in the App Store, people. If you type print on demand, we show up number 3. Printify and Printful own the number 1 and number 2 spots. I've been taunting Printify for months now that we are about to displace them in the Shopify App Store search results. And so far, we haven't done it. So they're laughing at me. They're making fun of me, and it's hurting my feelings. Please do not let my taunts be in vain. I need your help, family. The way you can help us displace Printify in the search results is to go here and leave us a review on the app. I'm just asking for an honest review. If you're one of these people that got your first sale or you like the community and like what we're doing here, please go. It would mean the world to us if you could just go here and leave us an honest review, That will help us displace Printify in the search results, and it will make it so my taunts are not in vain and they'll stop making fun of me. I would really, really appreciate that. Okay, to do so, go to the App Store, search for ShineOn. You can also search for Print on Demand. This is what the app looks like in the App Store. This is the landing page for the app. You have to scroll all the way down to the bottom and you have to click this write a review button. Click that button, then leave us your review. It would literally mean the world to us. Okay, that's it for today in terms of the announcements. If you ever feel like you missed something, if you go on vacation, which you shouldn't do during peak selling seasons, but whatever, to each their own. If you feel like you missed something, land in the Facebook group, go to the top. There should be a featured option here, just like this. It may say announcements. They change it on me all the time. Click that, and it's a curated newsfeed of just the stuff that we as admins in the group have marked as important, right? News items, coffee with Michael, shots of espresso, product launches, feature launches, all that kind of stuff. All of it is right there. Go check that out if you ever want to get caught up really quick. Okay, whoo, man, I have to fly through those every single week because we have a ton of announcements. So, are you guys ready for Elias? We ready to get into his story here? Let me bring Elias up and let's do a little toast together to kind of kick things off. Elias, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. We good? All right. Here he comes. Elias, what's up?
What's up?
How we doing, buddy?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm good, thanks. Hey, thank you for your time today. Thanks for coming on Coffee with Michael. Everybody's excited to get into hearing how you got number 2 in the contest and to learn your lessons about niche. So before we do, though, we kick things off around here. We like to do a thing called the Digital Marketer's Toast. If you're new around here, we believe the Digital Marketer's Toast is magical, right? Every single week, people end up reporting they feel tinglies. Sometimes people report that they get sales during the Digital Marketer's Toast. It's a magical thing. Gas prices come down. Peace breaks out all over the world after we do the toast. It's awesome. It's awesome. So raise up your glasses, mugs, bottles, and flasks. Join me now for the Digital Marketer's Toast. Here's to more conversions, more cash, cheap CPMs, and lower CACs, higher CTRs, much higher CVRs to enable ad accounts and big bank accounts, upsells, downsells, and cross-sells, to winning products and repeat sales, and to the thing that everybody knows, the riches are in the niches, but also your email flows. Cheers, everybody. Drink up. There we go. There we go. I'm drinking a light roasted Costa Rican coffee this morning. That's how we do it. Elias.
Yes.
How are you, buddy? I'm good.
Pretty good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So you kicked some major butt here during the Q4 contest. I believe you came in number 2, right?
Yeah, I did my best.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you came in number 2, if I remember correctly. So look, yes. I've got some screenshots here to show you Elias' results with ShineOn, because I want you to know why we need to listen to him and why you might want to pay attention to his story. So this here is a result from, he's got a few different accounts here. This is from 2018 to 2023. We did $500,000 in revenue on this particular account. Here's 2018 to 2023, again on a different account, $187,000 in revenue. And look at that. Between these two accounts, you're looking at 11, 12,000 sales. Then over here, I assume these are these 4 different accounts, or are they just different time frames?
I think those are time frames. Q4 and I think something like that.
Yeah, okay. We're looking at, okay, so these are two accounts with different time frames, right? So $84,000 on this one. This is just Q4 of 2022. That must be this account here. And then we have $357,000 in revenue on this account, which, is probably from this account here. So combined there, you're looking at close to $450,000 in revenue. That's absolutely amazing. So Elias, let's get into your story here just a little bit. Can you tell me a little bit, how did you get into e-commerce? How did you find out about ShineOn? Why did you explore this as an opportunity in the first place?
Okay. While back, I think 2019 or something like that, and I was doing drop shipping before, and I found like a top 10 e-commerce group on the spy tool. I found ShineOn, so I was curious to see what's ShineOn have, and then I requested to be added to the group, and that's how I started. But I didn't start immediately.
This was in 2018?
I think I'm not sure, because I think end of 2019.
And so you said you found us using a spy tool. So you were already doing some e-commerce. So what were you doing?
I was doing research on e-commerce because I was ready to, I was in the military and I was ready to find something to do when I get out of the military. And in that process, I started doing dropshipping in 2019, but it wasn't because of that. And all of a sudden, I found ShineOn on the top 10 Facebook groups for e-commerce. So, and for that, when I found ShineOn, I didn't really like focus on anything like creating products and doing advertisements. All I did was just like just study and do some research and everything. But I didn't do much until 2020. That's when I started doing like 2020 summer. I started putting like products in my Shopify store, and but it was challenging. I didn't know what I was doing, and
So
the whole
this
of
was
2020,
2020.
and that was my last year in the military in the U.S. Army. I was ready to get out, and ShineOn was one of the list I had put on, like one of the things I'm going to do when I get out. So, and when it got to end of by December 2020, I had some few products on my Shopify store, but I didn't do much advertisement and stuff like that because of the time and everything when I was at work. And so, but during my transition time in 2021, that's when I was curious, like, oh, let me try and find someone who can help me with everything with the ShineOn. So, but I think some few stuff organic or something, but the products were not that really good. When I started taking serious in 2021, yeah.
Hey, I think there's a little bit of a delay between in our chat here. So it sounds like you were in the military in 2018, 2019, something like that, and you decided you wanted to get into e-commerce. And so in ShineOn was one of the things you were going to do. So you started a store, right? And then you had added some designs and stuff to the store, but you didn't really know what you were doing, right? And then I think it sounded like you were saying you were getting organic traffic, but you weren't really making any sales. Is all of that correct so far?
Yeah.
And so what do you do? Yep. So this would have been somewhere in 2020, probably, third, fourth quarter of 2020. What did you do after that?
2021, when I was transitioning out of the army, that's when I decided to take it serious. And I joined Christy coaching in June.
Kirsta's coaching
of 2021.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah. And that's when everything changed. Within a month, I had my winning product. And it was a big change because it was a big I had to delete all the products that I created before because it wasn't really that good. I had flaws on them and stuff like that. And I had to delete everything and start afresh. And I didn't delete exactly. I went platform.
So you joined Kirsta's.
I actually started with platform first.
Okay. So you joined Kirsta's coaching. And that's when everything changed for you, and you found a winner in a month. Let me ask you: were you making your own designs, like in Canva or something like that?
Yes, I was. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you were doing all the work yourself. So you did all this work. Then you took coaching and you found out, shoot, the stuff I did before isn't going to work anymore. So you had to go get rid of all of that stuff and keep going. You also, it sounds like you kind of moved out of Shopify and got on the platform, which was a smart move back then when you were brand new. So anyway, I'm just trying to make sure I'm staying caught up here. Go ahead. Still with us? Uh-oh. Elias, you still with us?
So the first month when I joined Christian, I was scrubbed to. Yes.
I think we're having some connection issues here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Let's do this. Why don't we
give me
let's
can you reconnect in 2 minutes?
we can do do whatever you think you can do to fix it. If not, we'll kill your video to conserve bandwidth.
Okay.
You actually look good now. It looks like you're caught up.
It's better now?
It looks better now. Yeah. So anyway, let's keep going. So
Okay.
You were talking about, your coaching with Kirsta. You moved over to the platform. What happened next?
After that, that's when I worked on I think I was on platform for 2 months, 1.5 months or so, and then I switched back to Shopify. That's when I started like doing aggressive testing, but it wasn't really that good.
Okay. But you found your winner pretty quick, it sounded like. So you're saying you found your winner, but in your testing, it wasn't panning out, or what?
It was break even. It was around in July. It was around break even, and a little bit. I couldn't scale it, so I think I got my first 100 orders within 2 weeks or 3.
Oh, that's
in July.
Awesome. But it just wouldn't scale.
Yes, so I switched back to Shopify, and I started working on Q4.
Gotcha. And we're talking 2021 still, right?
Yes, that's 2021.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Tell us what you did that Q4. Yeah.
So for Q4, I had a little bit challenges about the with testing. So instead of focusing on one niche, that was the one I got it before. I started testing like different niches, and I started spending a lot of money and stuff like that. And it was a big failure for that. Like between September, October, and took a little bit break in October, end of October, and I shut off all testing I was doing and started focusing on what I had before.
And so how much?
So focusing on that, that's when. So focusing on that, that's when I was doing only like maybe 1K a day or something like that, almost around there. Not much at that time in November, around there, 2021.
And what did you do to get it so it wasn't breaking even anymore? How did you get it profitable? Still there?
Okay. Let me.
What's that? You're kind of cutting out there. So what did you do to get profitable?
Of the results from 2021.
You're good. Keep going.
So in November 2021, end of November, that's when everything changed. I scaled. I started scaling the same product, and I went from 10 products a day, 10 sales a day, to almost to over 100 a day. Like the first week of December, that's when everything changed. So yeah, that's when I was like, oh. That's when I was like, oh, it's possible now. So for 1 week, I had almost 40,000. Not even 1 week, like 5 days or something. The last week of ShineOn Q4, I had like almost 40,000 in sales, and that's when everything changed. From there, went to Valentine's, did the same thing, focusing on the same niche, no change, and took a break 22 March and started back in April. But this time around, I'm going back now with like doing more niches because at least I know what I'm doing. Because so in last year, I was running the whole year. I was running like minimum $200 budget, between $100 and $250 budget between April and October. I didn't scale anything. I was just leaving everything to run on its own, on the same thing, no changing, no doing anything. And but there was another one that I was doing too. Actually, this time I'm doing two niches, and both were like break even. Not really break even. This one was, let's say, break even or something like that. So that's when it got to Q4 and everything else changed from there. 2022, yeah.
Yeah, very good. That's so. What's the biggest revenue day you've ever had?
I think, okay, this is how I do. I think I had 13,000 or something like that a day, but the way I do in a very conservative way. I don't scale crazy. So if you look at my graph over there, you can kind of see like Q4 is almost the same. See here, like October.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check for Q4.
Yeah.
I think the other graph shows better. This one, the other graph shows better. So the way I do, I did it in a very conservative way. I didn't scale crazy. So like October, November, I was doing between 4K, 6K. And then in December, I was doing between 7K to 12K.
Yeah, I can see your 13K day right here. Yeah. Go ahead. You keep going. I'm going to try to let you roll. I won't interrupt.
Yeah. So the very important thing about this this is so the most important thing is knowing about your niche. You see this the other one, the first graph with 184 sales, that ad sells the whole year. Yeah, that one. So you can see way before Q4 there was a lot of sales there. So that one, it's about just trying to find a niche where that's evergreen. That's evergreen. So no matter what, even if you can put in like $200 budget a day, no, even if you lose like on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you already know like on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you get more sales. So that one doesn't matter. Like you can take example of granddaughter niche. So if it's a granddaughter niche, that's the best one. Like for like, if you are starting out, it's the best niche for anyone who is starting out. So because I've seen people who say like, oh, I have only like $30 budget for a day. You can start with a granddaughter niche, because even if you have a good product and your website is good, then you don't have to worry. You can put in even $30, and it will work. Because will come there, will buy 5, already have like $200 profit. So sometimes you might not get any sales, like Monday, Tuesday, or something like. Maybe on a Friday, somebody comes there and buy like 8 products as they go. So that's for like the evergreen products like daughter and granddaughter. So so the most important thing to focus on one niche is like when you're doing your research, you never know when your idea is coming. You already, like, all the phrases you practice, you write down. Once you write down, every time you test one product, the next one will always be better. And you never know when you'll get like an idea that will come into your mind, because it can come anytime, especially if you have like many phrases written down and mixing it up and stuff like that. So the most important thing is to focus on one thing and keep improving as you go, because if you mix it up, if you, let's say, jump up from soulmate to one gift, you're messing up with your optimization on Facebook too, because it takes like almost a week for it to relearn again. So that's important. And again, it will always, you will understand the kind of messages to like for every niche. Like, let's say now a grandma have all the time to read, so you'll have like, you can do like a long phrase. But if it's a love niche, you can do just like a for that, because men don't have time. They just want to buy and go. But like grandma will take all the time. We'll even spend like 30 minutes in your website just checking stuff. So you have to make sure your website is good. And some of them, like the dads, you have to make sure you have a phone number in your website, because they don't want to spend time buying stuff there, like clicking. They just want to call and make like an order by phone, like manual orders. So you have to make sure at least you have a phone number for that. So that's a good tip for, I just want to put it out there. And once you master a niche, you'll not be spending a lot of time testing. So if you look at my journey on the one that I did, like almost 400,000, like 37,000 on Q4, I didn't spend like testing last year. I didn't test much. The only time I tested was in April. I tested the product and I kept it rolling until October. When it got October, I changed the UGC to another, and the necklace too. I put in another UGC and it took off from there. So once you master your niche, you don't, to be sure, you can spend a lot of money testing. The hardest part of like is testing, because you never know. You might spend like $200 today, you don't have any purchase. Tomorrow you spend another 100, you don't have any purchase. So the best way is like focus on one thing and keep improving it as you continue. So and you'll never go wrong with retargeting. So I always check like the UTM parameters for my results, and somebody might have checked like 1 month ago and will always come back like at the end of the month and buy it. Maybe the website day, and some of them are they want to learn your website if it's legit. So you have to know that when you're getting out there, like in Facebook, myself, I focus on Facebook. I don't do anything else. So when you're going out there, nobody knows about your website. So you show them like it's legit business. So if you keep bothering them, they will know that it's legit, because scammers you for a day. So So if you keep the consistency, or if you keep having that focusing on one thing for a long time, so you'll get like continuous sales without no problem. So and for sure people will trust your business because you are out there all the time. That's
And so what you said,
So
the grandparent niche is your favorite? Granddaughter, I think.
that's for evergreen. That's not the one that's winning or something. That's for evergreen. That's is the best if you just wanna leave your ad running. No, you don't have to worry you don't have to worry or you getting sales or no, because they will always come and buy. So long as you have a good message, they will always come and buy. Because let's take example of what I did after Christmas. Actually, okay, let me say this. Candora Reach, I did it between March and end of October. When it got to October, that's when the whales came in. I started there was no sales completely because the bigger guys are coming and they were coming to take all the sales. So I stopped it completely. So you gotta learn a lot of things too, stuff like that. Because I didn't spend time trying to get the best product out there, So I just left it running. So if you don't want to test that much, you don't have a lot. If you have a break even or something like that, Crandora is the best. And what I did after Christmas, no, after 20th December, I brought back the Crandora niche, and I just left it running. Spent or maybe $50 a day until I haven't even cut the ads yet, the whole until now. So and I've been getting sales, sometimes even getting spend $10 on a campaign and I'm getting 4 sales on that. So it's good niche if you're starting out, but I've never scaled that one, but I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, so I agree with pretty much everything you've said about niche. Something I see a lot of new people do. It's kind of a trap that they fall into is they don't narrow their focus enough early on. So they watch some Coffee with Michaels, maybe they take some trainings, and then they'll test a little bit on Facebook, and then they're like, they don't have immediate success, so they test on Amazon, no immediate success. TikTok. They go to TikTok, no immediate success. Maybe they dabble with Google. Maybe they decide, forget paid ads. I'm going to try Amazon. I'm going to try Etsy. And then, I see the same behavior in niches though, as well. Like people will try husband to wife, and then they'll try mom to daughter, dad to daughter, grandparent to granddaughter. Maybe they try boyfriend to girlfriend. It's like they bounce all over the place, and they're not focusing on any one thing long enough to actually learn the ropes and find success, right? Something that everybody needs to remember is this is a skill. And like any skill, you have to put in the reps if you want to get good at it, right? So, Elias' point earlier was pick a niche, pick one of the good ones, the proven ones, right? Don't get super obscure. Try to pick a tried and proven niche, and then stick with that until you can find some results. Right. And if you stick with the niche and you learn the niche, right, and you're going to make mistakes here, that's part of the process. But if you learn the niche, you're going to have you're going to develop over time a really good eye, a really good sense for what resonates with the niche and what's going to actually sell. And if you can figure that out, then your testing costs get cheaper. You're going to be more successful with your retargeting. The time you spend creating designs and stuff, it's all going to be better spent and things like that. So I completely agree that and all his points here, and that really learning to master your niche is very important. Like it's one of the higher leverage things that you can do as you get into the print on demand space. Elias, hey, I want to thank you for coming on today. I'd like to have you on again in the future if we can get your connection figured out here a little bit. There's kind of a delay between when I talk and when you hear me. I think that delay is probably between 5 and 10 seconds. And then also there were just a few moments where the video would kind of cut out, or there'd be some weird crackling on the line. But I would really like to have you back and explore a little bit further how you were able to get number 2 in the Q4 contest. That means you beat out all but one person that was in the contest. So we have a lot that we could learn from you. I'd love to have you back on in the future.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Elias. Appreciate you. Everybody, let Elias know how much we appreciate having him on today. I appreciate you bearing with us. Clearly, we had some technical difficulties today, but I'm glad that Elias came on, shared what he shared with us. Clearly, there are some lessons to be learned here. Make sure you go back and spend some time kind of studying the niche and studying some of the points that he shared. I think these are valuable, and I agree with them completely. He referenced in the interview there, he referenced Kirsta's training. So Kirsta used to offer some coaching. We're currently going through kind of an overhaul of the training and the coaching kind of education and program. So I'm actually not entirely sure if Kirsta's coaching is still out there or not. However, if it is, feel free to take advantage of that. Remember, we have the courses inside of Pro, and we're working on some coaching offerings as well. All right, everybody. Until next time, here's all of our social media profiles. Make sure you go follow us. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you join the Facebook group. It's where all the magic happens. If you're watching us on Facebook and you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go give us a like, a subscribe, turn on the notification bell, all that fun stuff. And then make sure you sign up for the Instagram, Facebook page, our TikTok, and Twitter. Follow us on all these channels. The brands team is constantly putting out funny, entertaining, exciting videos there. I'm sure you're going to enjoy them. Look, you've got a lot of love coming in, Elias. If you're still there, thank you for your time. Thank you. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'd really like to have you back on in the future, Elias. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, happy selling. Take care.